Yes, we are nearing the island. So I cut out a bit as well, so that you didn't have to endure that boringness. Hopefully, the guy should be round. You should teleport there now. I should be able to scan him. And I'm not infected yet. It's the main reason why I like come out to these areas and see if I can find them. I don't seem to see him anyway. What's this? Oh, it's just coral. Kinda want to scan everything. Now, let's go to land. There's like only a few areas of land on this game. This being one. I think there's another one. What? Yeah. We came here
Picking
because
up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
there's decent stuff on it. Oh, we actually have to push it. And these are like a decent food. No, not these. These. Also water supply, but they do take a lot of inventory. They're good though. Oh yeah. No, I can't scan that. Scan these though. But I can't scan them. I promise it will get better once all the scanning's done. Right. There's detecting that over there. Alright, we're actually looking for a tunnel over here, to be honest. But we may as well scan everything while we're here. So we're looking for materials now. Like, this is an alien planet as well, so... Haha, we found what I was looking for. I was looking for this.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, so if that's that... Look, see, it's all sorts here. These are really good and all, but I ain't got enough room to build it, so there's no point. Oh, what are you doing? This is making noise, kid. I don't get it. Slot the chops. That's where we want to go, you see. Nothing here, but I got one thing I wanted anyway, an indoor grow. So that means I can move, I can take some of them plants back. And hopefully, there's two, there's one over there and one over here. Hopefully, get them back. So I might cut out a few bits of this area where I'm just travelling. So if you see any of that, this is not going to be like the official recording. I'm going to try and do like 20-minute videos, cut out areas where it's boring. And yeah.
Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
And it's gonna detonate in like 10 hours or something. I just got a
New
rifle.
blueprint acquired.
Oh yeah. What about this? These take a while.
New blueprint acquired.
These always give you like
Preparing
water or
the
something.
day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Oh no, this is what I wanted.
New blueprint acquired.
Doo-doo-doo. Observatory. See, this is why we came here, so we can get like a few other bits and bobs, start making the place look beautiful.
New
Remember
blueprint
correctly.
acquired.
Oh, they take quite a bit up our inventory and all. Oh, forgot about that.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
That's brilliant. That helps me out so much. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that is. I can't bother to read it either. Apparently like 14 while they're there. So let's get rid of that. Oh, there's 2 in there. Leviathan. I'm just doing this so if you guys want to read it, you can just pause it. Hopefully you get used to how I'm doing it. Oh. It would be a lot of reading, if you wanted to read all this. If you did, then mate, you've got a lot more patience than me. I do think it's cool though, if you want to know. But I'm kind of just looking at things and yeah, I wouldn't eat that myself anyway. So, alright. Done.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Where are all these numbers? So we've got a few things now we can build, like a reinforced bunker. We got that. I don't know what that is, but we got it. And we got this now. So I think that's this bit. All search by the looks of things. Look around, observatory. Oh, nothing fantastic. Oh no, I'm stuck. Actually, while I'm here, let's Consume. Yeah. Yeah, that much H2O to be honest. This plant's not worth it for time. Let's just go and get one of the other ones on the way back. It's down there, get a couple of them. So that's where I need to go now. Let's go. Oh no, there's something down there. Go there. We're looking for pretty much everything decent to build a decent base straight away. That's kind of a long drop. That's why I'm like hitting these islands straight away. Throw it. Horrible thing. You can't do it with it. It just attacks you and it irritates me. Spot.
New blueprint acquired.
I already got that. Let's have a look around. Leave me alone, mate. I can stop it.
New blueprint acquired.
Sound. There's a spot out there. Multi-purpose room. This is what we wanted. Because now we can get basically rid of everything and build the multi-purpose room.
New
I could have come
blueprint
across here and just done
acquired.
this in the first place. Oh, there's a box there. There's a few boxes down there. Can I go? Just go let me. I'll just drop the titanium, I don't want it. Right, we're going in there. Can I go this way? Yeah, horrible thing.
Integrating.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
New blueprint acquired.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Why did it actually show me that all this is new? No, let's go and get that one I saw over here. I left it because I didn't want to like lose it, like, sort of thing. So where was it again? Where was it?
Integrating new PDA data.
Where'd it go?
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place.
Yeah, we had that one.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm...
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Feathers. I think we might have to drop off at home a few materials first. So I kind of want to get one of those patches, garden patches built. So we're basically building a new platform and attaching something to it. Look at that. Oh. So that I could scan something. Let's scan that.
New blueprint acquired.
Chair apparently.
New blueprint acquired.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Integrating new PDA data.
There seems to be many materials, but a lot of scannable things. I've been there, Yeah, I've been there. So let's go back. Because I don't think there is any resources anywhere for me to collect anyway. I think it's just all useless. Try not to take huge fall damage. And let's cut some of these. second. Oh, phone. Oh, where it went. Let's see, I can't get depths down. I think I can read.
New creature discovered. Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach
missed
a
it.
critical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It even ripples through the waves, mate. I don't really get like a good view of that. Radiation suit.
Acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Well, that kind of messed what I wanted to do. I wanted to like search that area. So guys, as I've been saying, I'm playing about with this thing. I'm trying to figure out things. I've also just found out I have music in. I don't know whether I'm allowed to do this or not, but we'll find out when I get back.